Hey y'all, Ms.V here. Like, share, and subscribe to my channel. I'm out here on my grind this morning, on the park bench, walking the neighborhood again. I only got the opportunity to walk the neighborhood for one day last week, but I gotta get this weight off. So I'm on my grind, but I'm taking my break. I decided to stop and talk to y'all. Baby, let me pick up where I left off. Last time I came out and talked to y'all, I was in the consignment store. I was buying a chair. Baby, I done went a long ways from there. Saturday, I came out here on these streets Saturday night. I had to go home. It was too hot for me. I'm too old to be out here on these streets. I said streets, because when you out on YouTube, you on the streets, not the street, okay? So, honey, let's talk about it. Whoo! I went to bed Saturday night. Like old folks supposed to do. Go get in the bed somewhere. You ain't got no business out there in them streets. So, Sunday morning I woke up early, about 6:30, because I was determined not to be late to church this Sunday. Because I have this choir director. I ain't calling her name, but you walk up in her choir if you want to, you're going to get the worst eye rolling you ever got in your life, baby. You're going to feel like you've been beat down like a dog. So I got to church and I was there on time. Yes, I was. I was able to go to Sunday school. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Yes, I did. Okay, after I left Sunday school, I came home. And my intentions were to call a friend, phone a friend, and say, let's go to dinner this afternoon. Sit down, let's chat about it. I want to go out to Kima on the water and sit down and eat. Ms.V laid on that sofa, and baby, when she got up, the phone was ringing. It was 7 o'clock that night. I got home from church at 12 o'clock. I went at 10:15. Church was out. I stood around for a little while, took some pictures by the Christmas tree. You got a beautiful Christmas tree in the foyer of the church. And then I left, drove on home, which takes me about 30 minutes to get home. And then I messed up. I laid down on the sofa. That's where I messed up. Before I knew it, my eyes was closed. When I woke up, a friend of mine was calling, because I had called her and told her I wanted to go to the Nutcracker. I had never been to the Nutcracker before. It's just certain things I want to do before I leave here that I've never done before. I don't like doing the same old stuff. That stuff I've already done, I don't care if I don't do it no more. I've been there and done that, okay? So she called me and she said, Ms.V, when do you want to go to the Nutcracker? I'm like, I don't work, I don't do nothing. I do what I want to do. Whenever you going to take me, that's when we're going. So now this takes the cake here, y'all. I didn't realize the tickets was going to be $150. That's what she said. I said, okay, you didn't ask now, big dummy, so you're going to have to get the woman $150. Okay, no problem. So we are going to the Nutcracker. We're going to the Nutcracker, y'all. First time, ballet. I do recall when I was 21 years old, I was in New York City, and I went to a ballet. And it was in this old rundown. The building looked good on the outside, but once you got in the inside, I'm all dressed up. I don't know no better. I'm 21 years old. I ain't never been to no ballet before. So we go in, and it's like bleachers inside, and no backs on them. And I'm like, what? I paid this much? Oh, okay, never mind. It is what it is. You in here now, so you're going to have to make the best of a bad situation. So now, 40-some years, that's 50-some years later. I don't know, y'all, I can't do math in my head. I have to have the calculator, like my dear, get the calculator. And so anyway, I get dumbfounded and just don't know where to go out here on these streets. So I just decided whatever came up in my timeline, that's what I was going to watch until I fell asleep again for the night. So I went over on Diva's channel, Diva the Boss. Go subscribe to her. For a little while, because I hadn't seen Diva in months. And we used to chat all the time. because she was one of the last ones that came out before I left social media. It was Shonda Thoughts, Diva the Boss, Lucinda, who else was on that channel? I'm trying to think now. But I'd run over the Ocean page and see his videos. I'd run over the Legend page. I'd run to anybody's page I want to. I ain't got no problem with none of these people. I don't know these people in real life. I like that content. I like that content. And that's how Ms.V do things, you know. I like Christian Chronicles. I've co-hosted with her on YouTube. So, I mean, y'all do what y'all want to, but Ms.V don't have no problem with these people out here. Danya. My 2 cents with Danya, go follow her channel. Danya's fun as all get out. Her skits are off the chain. For real, she had me rolling. And at this point in my life, that's what I want. I want somebody to have me laughing, but not at nobody else's expense. You know, her skits are just funny. And she's not tearing down anybody. And she's not talking about anybody. She's just doing a skit, a reaction skit on what she's saying. So, let's get back. I went back to Diva's channel. Baby, I had the best time over there. It was just like old times. And, you know, she signed off. And then I said, well, let me go see who else I can watch out here on these streets. Because I don't really watch that much TV. In the last 2 years, I have not really watched anything other than when football season come on. I may catch the news, and sometimes I catch the news on my phone. It's hair in my face again. Can't with it. But anyway, so I watched Diva, and then I went to Legends channel, and it was DJ, India, Sweet Tea, which I hadn't watched before. I had watched her one time before I saw her on there. She's one of the newer ones when I left YouTube. And baby, I was like, and Ocean was on there. And I was like, wow, I got to get out this channel here because I don't even know what's going on here. And I ain't trying to figure all this out. It was just too hot to handle for Ms.V. Get your old behind up out of here and go find you some other channel to watch. That's what I did. So then I left, and I'm trying to think who else's channel I went on. I said, I need something comical, something funny for me to go to bed on. You don't know if you're going to wake up in the morning. At least leave here happy. You know, don't leave here mad and upset. And people can run their channel any kind of way they want to run their channel. It's their channel. Just like I can run my channel any kind of way I want to run my channel. It's my channel. Your suggestions are good, but it may work and it may not work because it ain't your channel. It's mine. You want to run my channel, go get you a channel and run your channel and run your views up and run your clicks up any kind of way you want to. Ms.V just gonna do her. That's it. That's all. So now we are all the way over to Sunday. Sunday morning I got up, said my little prayers, got my little self together, got my little choir robe, and my intentions was to drop an inspirational video of me singing up there in the choir. I went over to Miss Loretta Brown's channel. Auntie was off the chain as usual. She is so funny. She keeps me laughing. So I laughed a little while over there, and then somebody asked me, I think it was Lady T was her name, Ms.V, pray for me. And she didn't tell me what to pray for her about, but Lady T, I want you to know I did talk to God yesterday about you, and I told the chat, Miss Loretta Brown's chat, that I would pray for your entire chat and you. And I did, and I asked him to bless y'all with health, prosperity, good character, good humor. Be a better person today than yesterday. I don't know what y'all need. Y'all didn't specifically say, Ms. V, do an intercessory prayer for me on da-da-da-da-da. So I didn't know. So just, you know, you were in my prayer. I did pray for you, okay? I told you I was going to do it. I did it. Now, I left the chat and I drove on down to the city, to the church house. And when church was over, I came on home. Like I say, went to sleep, woke up, Then I went back into the chats again. That's where I made my mistake. Lord, 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 have mercy, Jesus. Y'all was off the chain last night. Baby, these streets was hot. Y'all hear me? Ooh, Ms.V was in the bushes. She was up in the trees. She was all over the place. I said, oh, baby, I ain't going off in there. Y'all got me twisted. No, 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 baby. I ain't going to be able to do it. But I was watching, and if I come into your chat, like I told you before, I'm going to give you a like. Whether I like it or whether I don't like it, it don't cost me nothing to come in there and subscribe to your page or give you a like. Everybody ought to be out here helping everybody. Don't matter whether you like, you don't know, none of y'all really know each other not to really like each other. Y'all got YouTube wars going on, virtual wars. I ain't never heard of such a thing. Yeah, that's crazy as all outdoors to me. That is just over my head. But I'm old, so I don't know everything. I'm still learning stuff. As I age, I'm still learning stuff. And you're never too old to learn. But what I like is to go out there on them streets and laugh my butt off and get on back over there and come on down YouTube Road. Go on back to your house, Ms.V. You can get gone. You done been out here long enough now. And I'm very respectful in people's chats. I don't care whose chat it is, and I'll never go in one person's chat and talk about another person in that chat. If I got something to say about that person, I'm gonna say it on their page. That's how you handle stuff. That's how you don't get caught up in a bunch of stuff out here, you know. Say it on your own channel, or go on somebody else's, on that person's page and say it about them. And that way, they don't have to come back and do a reaction on you because you told it to them. They can react right there and be done with it. Y'all gonna learn about these streets. I've been out here on these streets a long time. And let me make a correction on yesterday. I told y'all I had been out here on these streets since 2020. I'm old. I be forgetting things. I've been out here on these streets since 2013. That's when I came out here on these streets, 2013. So you got to learn how to maneuver around out here on these streets. DJ say I be incognito, or you call it what you want to call it. But I know how to maneuver myself around in these streets. And I know what to say and what not to say. And I know whose channel to go to and whose channel that's not for me. You got to know that, you know. Some people you're going to really like, you're going to go to that channel all the time. Some people you're not going to like. It's the same thing with mine. Some people going to like it, some people not. It ain't for everybody. Okay? That's just the way it is. So I'm on my walking spree today. I'm taking my break. I'm gonna get up in a minute. But y'all, it was hard getting out here today. For real, for real. I only was able to walk one day last week because it rained all week long. And then, you know, it was Thanksgiving. But I didn't overeat. I didn't lose no weight. But I ain't gained no weight either. So I'm good. I'm at a standstill. So I got to really pump it on up. I got to go on down and hit that circle. So that's going to probably be 2.5 miles today. And hopefully the weather will be good all week long where I can get out here every morning. So let's get up and hit it while we out here. And then I had the selfie stick this morning. I'm still holding the phone. Because when you get old, you don't remember shit. You just don't remember things like you used to. But anyway, I'm going to hold this phone until I get back to my stopping place. And I'm going to drop y'all off at the stop sign and jog the rest of the way like I normally do. Woo! But baby, and then out here dressed like it's 40, 50, 30, 40, 50 degrees with a sweatshirt on. Didn't check no weather. Sure didn't. Just got up and put on me some clothes. And I said to myself, you need to get on up and go on out there and get to walking. And that's all. Because if you sit in here too long, you're going to find an excuse. So I'm out here. Sure is. It's quiet out here this morning, too. Ain't a lot's going on. I guess everybody going back to work now. So y'all out here with me? Got your heart pumping? Come on. Don't make no excuses. I'm old enough to be y'all grandma, most of y'all. And y'all up there looking at me out here sweating bullets. And don't ask me what this is around my neck. This is hand sanitizer. That's what it is. Hand sanitizer. Got my Kleenex in my pocket, just in case I get some mucus. You gotta have some Kleenex. You can't be out here wiping your nose on your sleeve and stuff, and you know, nope. And then you gotta sanitize your hands, because your hands will spread germs. I told y'all health is wealth. Y'all gonna start believing Ms.V after a while. I know what's wrong with y'all. But anyway, what's the day gonna bring? I don't know. I really don't know. Think I'm gonna go back home, take a nap. That's what I'm gonna do.